Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. It is Saturday and what a Saturday for all the football fans of the world, especially the ones that love Serie A, that loves Calcio. We know it guys, the competition is big in Serie A at the moment. Today on Saturday we will have a lot of answers for the run towards the Scudetto that was for 9 times in a row on the chest of Juventus. You see, I don't have it here because it fell away. Destiny, it had to be like that. The last time it was Inter that won it. Inter is in the run for their second in a row. Milan wants to go back after winning it in 2010, 2011, and then Atalanta. The big surprise, will there be the big surprise versus a Napoli that after so many years is also competing? We will have a lot of answers already today. Why? Because we start in the afternoon, 3 p.m. with Milan versus Salernitana. Salernitana, that is not a big thing. It should not be a big deal. We know it. We played versus them a few days ago. We know them really well. But then in the afternoon, it starts already with Roma versus Inter in l'Olimpico, in the stadium of Roma. Unfortunately, half of the team will not be there for Roma. There were some players that were suspended, like Karsdorp, like Abrahams, and other players that were injured, like Luca Pellegrini, for example. That's really a pity. An Inter with probably the complete team. I see an Inter winning today, unfortunately, but you never know. Mourinho is actually able to do big surprises. Big surprises, winning versus big teams and then losing sometimes with a Bologna. Bologna that soon we will have to compete with. Bologna won 1-0 versus them in a few days ago. It is what it is. And then the big shock, the big game. The game, Napoli versus Atalanta. Atalanta that is growing year after year after year. They are there. They are competing. Mamma mia. If they win today versus Napoli, that will miss a lot of players, even more than Roma. Anguissa, Osimhen, Koulibaly, Fabian Ruiz, Lorenzo Insigne. If Atalanta wins today, mamma mia, it will be a spectacular run. And unfortunately, that Juventus is not able to compete at the moment with. Why? Because we are far away. -7 points from Atalanta. We have to do everything we can to enter that 4th spot. It is what it is. Guys, today, unfortunately, that big agenda of Juventus, of football, I will not be able to assist it. Why? Because I decided to go on weekend with my wife. Sometimes private life is also important, so I will enjoy it to the fullest. On the other hand, I will not be able to see these 3 games, but I will be there tomorrow evening for Juventus Genoa. Everything is planned according to Juve, guys. So today we'll have to speak not only about Calcio, because we already did, but we'll try to find some news about Juventus in the front pages. As you know, I'm leaving for a week and I have no time to edit all the videos, so I will have to speak about what is written on the papers, and you will have to trust me that the information is correct. It is what it is, guys. If you don't trust me, go and try to find yourself. So Corriere dello Sport, are they speaking about Juventus? Unfortunately, yes, because they are speaking actually about the affair around Juventus. We know that Juventus is at the moment under investigation. I don't want to speak too much and give too much importance of it at the moment. Why? Because we know Corriere dello Sport, Gazzetta dello Sport, Tutto Sport, they don't like to to speak about Juventus when we are doing good, but when Juventus is doing bad in terms of performance on the field, but also when there are these kinds of affairs around Juventus, then they go immediately, they jump on us, and I don't want to feed them, at least not today, not on Saturday, guys. Gazzetta dello Sport, puntata Scudetto, and then Ronaldo incubo Juve, Ronaldo nightmare Juve. Why? Because apparently they heard some telephone conversation. It was also on the Italian news on TG5, a telephone conversation between Cherubini and an advocate of Juve, where they said, if they found that mysterious secret card of Ronaldo, we will have some problems, we will be in trouble. There are investigation. It's already the 2nd time that they go to the offices. At the moment they found nothing. I don't want to go too much in detail. Tutto Sport also here under pressure by the financial police. It is what it is. Then they want to call and to contact Jorge Mendes, the agent of Ronaldo, to come and to be investigated. Jorge Mendes already said they can do whatever they want. There is no secret paper, but it is what it is, guys. I told you I don't want to speak too much about these kind of things. The hilarious thing is that the anti-Juve fans, they are already putting a lot of Photoshop images on the web. Chiesa with the colors of Milan, already put in the shirt of Milan. Dybala with the shirt of Inter. They can't wait. They hate us. They said that we are the worst team of the world, but then when they see an opportunity, they're already dreaming about Dybala, about Chiesa, about Locatelli, and so on and so on. Chiellini said, guys, be tranquillo, be calma. Why? Because when they are speaking about Juventus, they are making every time a big affair. Is always bigger than it actually is. These were the words of Chiellini yesterday, but luckily we have a lot of supporters that this time are backing Juventus. They launched a hashtag yesterday on Twitter, Io sto con la Juventus. I am and I stick together with Juventus. Yesterday it went in trend on Twitter. It was beautiful to see how many love Juventus supporters have for their beloved team. We have to continue like that, continuing, because it was also on the page of Tutto Sport. When small things start, then we can make a big thing. Also, we supporters sticking by Juventus and supporting Juve no matter what. This is a beautiful message. We continue with Locatelli, l'insostituibile, the one that can't be subbed off. At the moment, he's vital, he's important in Juventus play. He's the player that played the second most minutes in Serie A, or at least in total with Juventus, after Bonucci. Bonucci played 1,080 minutes, and at the moment, Locatelli 1,074. He's crucial, he's important. We knew it. We wanted him from Sassuolo to Juve. He was our number one target. We had to continue with him. We had to dream about him, and we knew that he would have been crucial, and he's showing. Maybe not unleashing all his potential. We know that to do that, also big players like Marquisio, for example, they needed to explode finally, to have players like Pirlo, Vidal, and Pogba next to him. Locatelli at the moment, he has to do with the players we have, but what a player. What a player, Locatelli. Then Locatelli was yesterday in an event in the Juve stadium with Randstad Italia, and they were speaking about him that actually was able to reach and succeed in his dream of playing with Juventus. He said that Bonucci and Chiellini are really true icons and leaders, champions, and then Dybala, he has something more. And then he spoke also about Cuadrado, a player that he always loved, and then he said he's so fast, he's really fast. What a player. Cuadrado, we speak about him because he will play game after game. We know that Danilo is not there. We know that De Sciglio is probably not ready to start versus Genoa. We are not sure if he will even be able to play, to be on the bench, so Cuadrado will have to play even more. And then there is the big doubts, who will start? Morata, will it be Moise Kean, that a lot of supporters were asking to see on the field, but he didn't play that good versus Salernitana, so will it be Morata that scored versus Salernitana? The 11 lineups will be normally predicted by Gazzetta dello Sport: Szczesny in the goal, Cuadrado, Bonucci, De Ligt, and Alexandro. I have a doubt, because I believe that Pellegrini will play. Why? Because then when we are playing versus Malmö, Pellegrini is not in the Champions League list. So probably Pellegrini will start over Alexandro, then Locatelli, Rabiot, Kulusevski, Dybala, Bernardeschi, and Morata in that 4-2-3-1. We continue with that. Bernardeschi, extension of the contract. Apparently Juventus wanted to give him an extension, yes, but at minus 30% of what he's earning at the moment. Will they do it or not? Because Bernardeschi said, no, at the moment I have 4.2 million, and I believe that I deserve them. Not sure if we will see Bernardeschi a lot with us. We finish, guys, with some Mercato news, because Comiso said, no, stop. Juventus has to speak with me if they want Vlahovic. What does that mean? That maybe Juventus already found an agreement with the players, with the agent, but Comiso said, no, first with me. So what if Comiso is really stubborn and he doesn't want to give Vlahovic to Juventus in January or in July or whenever? Then Juventus will have to go to a plan B. Who can that plan B be? Or Mitrovic from Fulham, who is playing in the second division of Premier League, or maybe Alvarez. But we know that on both players there is a lot of competition, especially on the Argentinian player Alvarez. On Mitrovic, pay attention, because there is maybe Fiorentina that is already looking for the substitute of Vlahovic. Two different players, but two number 9s, two Serbian players, but one is older, not the same prospect and potential as Vlahovic. Let's see what will happen. I hope you enjoyed that, even if I was not able to put a lot of time and energy in the editing. Grazie, forza, Juve. Io sto con la Juve. Ciao.